Everyone, welcome back to week 3 of CalEsports League of Legends Intramurals. A little bit late on the stream start, so they're already well into the ban phase here for Team Ermwhat the Sigma versus Ponyboy Juan Corps. Let me pull up the Twitch stream to make sure it is live and going. All right, cool. It does look up here we are live. So taking a look at the bans for each teams. I gotta remind myself who's on each team, but Ponyboy Juan's Twitch getting banned, and Syndra Seraphine being banned from the side of PBJCorps. Alawi being banned away from Mark. I like Tentacles, the top lane one trick Alawi from PBJCorps' side. I can pull open the intramural sheets. I can actually take a detailed look on who's on what team here. So Team Ermwhat the Sigma has Imbernator, insert best name top, Rodriguez jungle, Kikria mid, and Yuri Baby Cypher bot. I believe Kikria is the one-trick Syndra player. That would explain why Syndra got banned. Not a one-trick, well, yeah, definitely a one-trick. 81 games this season of Syndra, most played champ by far. 12 games of Kaisa is his next most played champion. A lot of banter coming out from the league chat, at least. I don't think I have quite the time to read it. Rodriguez's Talia gets banned away, and Rodriguez potentially first pick locking in Sejuani right now. I think if there's any team that can play Darius, he's just so giga strong in the jungle right now. It's just an easy lock in. Ponyboy Juan locking in that Jinx for himself. He did play it last week, was not quite the highest performance you would want to see, but potentially going for a redemption arc this game at least. Red side B2 pick coming out. I'm guessing this is just going to be a blind pick support. They played Jinx Braum last week, I believe. It will be interesting to see what Darius being locked in. So this could be Darius jungle. This could be Darius top. Either way, Darius is extremely strong champion right now. I believe he has a 54% win rate in the jungle and like a 53% win rate in the top lane. So overall, a super strong pick coming out for Team PBJCorps. They've obviously done their research. Yeah, Darius Jungle has a 53.76% win rate in 60,000 games right now. So this could be Darius Jungle. Would be insane. I like the Ziggs pick. Trying to make it hard for this Darius to run at your team is a good strategy. So Ziggs W, Ziggs E trap, all good ways of getting this Darius to path back. Ari being locked in for Kikria. I believe that is his highest mastery point champion, but does not have that many games of it this season. Has only played it 9 games so far. Lots of AP for this team Ermwhat the Sigma draft. Do they have an AD top lane that they're going to draft for it? If I am Team PBJCorps, I am trying to ban away all potential AD topside carry champs. Because Team Ermwhat the Sigma desperately needs some more AD. All right, into the ban phase now. We have 13 seconds left for this last ban. Victor was the pick for PBJCorps mid laner, which was, I can't remember off the top of my head. Kazumi. Ah, right. Kazumi's on their team. Kazumi, extremely strong, Diamond 1 master player. One trick in Nivea, well, high play a Nivea account, but does play other champs, does play Nefiri and Victor, so it does have the scaling mid lane pick that he can play against this Ari. Gragas being banned away. Why is PBJCorps banning AP champs? I feel like they should just focus all their bans on AD top laners here and potentially play through that way. I think the Gragas ban is pretty weird champ. Nautilus ban being hovered for Ermwhat the Sigma. Going through Trispy, I'm not sure if Trispy plays Nautilus. I guess it's just an easy champ to play, but I've seen him play Rakan and Braum before. Braum definitely does not look good this game. There's not that many auto attacks to block. There's some abilities, but not that great. Mbessa, AD topside jungle carry being banned away. I like that ban. Would have liked to see more bans so far. Again, so far we technically don't know if this Darius is jungle or if it's top lane. Braum being hovered for Ermwhat the Sigma. But again, back to this Darius. Quite strong jungler right now. Against Sejuani, I think Darius could just run into her jungle invader over and over and over again. Ari should have prio mid lane, pushes waves slightly faster than Victor. So will be interesting to see if this Darius is jungle and if he chooses to invade on what timers. Okay, ban phase is finished. Lux being picked here. I guess this is a Lux support for Ponyboy Juan Corps, but yeah, interesting lock-in. I don't think I've seen Trispy play Lux support before. Nami, the next pick for Ermwhat the Sigma. Very heavy AP comp, definitely an AD top laner. What will insert best name pick for his team to round out their team comp? Looks like they have. It's kind of an awkward team comp. Sejuani wants to go in, Ari wants to go in, Ziggs wants to kite back and poke. I guess they can just play back, play safe a little bit with Ari poke, with Ziggs poke a little bit. Camille, the AD top laner, being hovered for this pick. Switching to Aatrox, locks in. This could, again, be a Darius jungle, so he doesn't know quite who they are playing up against in the top lane. Jacob, who are you betting the house on? I'm waiting to see this last pick. So yeah, that is a Darius jungle with a Cho'Gath top lane against Aatrox. I can't imagine Cho'Gath versus Aatrox feels any good for Cho'Gath. I think Cho'Gath's going to get absolutely pounded on in the top lane. But the Darius jungle, I'll be interesting to see how well who's the jungler for Chad can pilot this Darius jungle pick. It is a very strong pick. Now who would I bet the house on? That is a good question here. I really like the team comp from PBJCorps. I'm worried about how this Cho'Gath is going to lane against Aatrox. What's the top lane rank discrepancy here? So insert best name, Masters top laner for on this Aatrox versus Zetoshi. I like Tentacles on this Cho'Gath pick. He is a pretty good player top lane. I think it should be a roughly slight. I don't think it'll be as disastrous as other lanes we've seen in the past. I would tend to favor PBJCorps team comp for this. Looks like we're going to get a computer restart from Ponyboy here. Oh, or maybe he's back already. But yeah, this precedes the draft. I will be releasing the Gamba real shortly here, but we'll be right back until we get into game. Hey, we are in game now. Let's get the scoreboard set up and ready to go. Zoom out a little bit. Alrighty, Gamba is over. We are in game. Will we see any level 1 shenanigans? So far, everyone for Team PBJCorps is running it towards this bot lane bush. Looks like they're just going to 5-stack. Maybe they'll go for an invade here. Yep, Mark is walking out. Looks like they're going to try to go for invade, doing the U-Haul strat where they walk around. Will get spotted last second here. Blind Q hits the double knockup, spots both of them, forces double flash out Baby Cypher and Yuri. That's a dead Baby Cypher. Darius gets the first blood. Darius can back and get an item here. Beautiful start for Team PBJCorps. Let's get everyone in their right roles. One thing I wanted to point out that we saw in the loading screen at least is that this Kikria guy is playing on a $200, $300 Ari skin. If I could spectate the right person. Look at that $300 Ari skin, the Legend Immortal Ari skin with the animated background during loading screen. Kind of insane. Kikri, Mark kind of walked up here a little bit. Looks like this will be a level 1 fight. Mark not even going to his lane, just running down this Ari. Gonna get late to his team fight. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Yuri getting traded down. Overall, pretty even trade here, but let's take a look at this top lane. Yeah, both top laners are going to be a little late to the wave. I think Aatrox will be in XP range of it, but won't get any of the minions. Cho'Gath just going to miss all the XP from those first 3 minion waves. Big lead for insert best names starting off this game. And very nice trades from him as well. The Cho'Gath's laning state does not look good. Ponyboy Juan getting really low in the start of this lane. Has already used his pot, getting extremely poked out by Yuri and Baby Cypher. But Darius is pathing top to bot. No flashes on this bot lane. They are in a scary spot. I think they just need to get their wave in. They still got a decent amount of time. Again, extremely nice trade from insert best name. I like Tentacles in a very bad spot for this laning phase. Does have his TP, does have Ghost, but not the start that you want. Trispy missing the binding, hitting the follow-up E at least. Baby Cypher taking that W to the face from the Leaks Jinx stun. I like Tentacles trying to heal up with this Cho'Gath passive. Does still have a health pot as well. Kind of did stabilize. He's now even in HP with Aatrox. That's just the power of the Cho'Gath passive right there. Nice trade coming out from Kikria. Does get that Electrocute proc. Darius in the bot lane here. Somehow got behind Yuri and Baby Cypher. No flashes on this bot lane. Sejuani coming up, trying to follow up. Jinx traps goes down, ensuring that Yuri does not get away. Jinx low HP, forced to barrier. Overall, a kill over to Trispy's Lux. Yuri does have TP, so he should be able to TP back to lane. He won't miss that much for that exchange. Looked away for a second there, but it seems like Lux got killed by, or Ponyboy Juan got a little overconfident. Roger, I guess, on a ward on this red buff, getting invaded by Darius here. Darius showing why he's the strongest jungler right now. Just going to get a free kill onto Roger, I guess, here. Roger, I guess, flashes over the wall into the waiting arms of Victor. Baby Cypher here to heal and shield. Can he get out? Does look like he'll be able to make a miracle escape there. Does secure his red buff. Is forced to flash, however. Darius spending a lot of time in that jungle. Not really, didn't really get his full value out there. Now he's going back into his own side jungle to farm. Kisame doesn't have any mana. Don't think any kill potentials to happen mid lane here. Mark kind of getting zoned off of these minion waves. Looking for a trade. Will he get can? Does get the can, +1. Taking back a look at this bot lane here. Trispy is in a bush. He's not on a ward. Yuri kind of being careful to walk up, a little bit scared. Meanwhile, top lane, Mark is just kind of getting pounded on by this Aatrox. Cho'Gath's wave is pushing away from him as well, so not the lane state that you want to see for this Cho'Gath. Can just farm with Q, but yeah, no TP in the top lane. Ponyboy Juan getting a little better at dodging the Ziggs Q, dodging the Ziggs poke, still at a pretty good HP, does have the refillable in case he does get poked out a little bit. Overall, pretty even first 5 minutes of the game, first 6 minutes of the game, only a 200 gold lead to Team Ponyboy here, mostly because of their level 1 kill. Early level 6 for Kizumi here, must have forced Ahri to miss some minions at least. Will we see an Aatrox tower dive? Cho'Gath dodges the Aatrox W, is able to safely get those 3 minions, and now starting up back on the cannon wave there. Sejuani starting up the first objective for the game, should be able to get it uncontested. Darius, or maybe at least get 2 of them uncontested. Darius is running towards the area here. Will he just run straight to Grubs? He does have mid prio. Does not have any sort of top prio here. Cho'Gath just got solo kill top lane. We missed that, unfortunately. Looks like it was just a tower dive. He was able to live with 1 HP. Nice play from Insert Best Name. So Sejuani was able to pick up all 3 of those grubs there. Kizumi doing some nice trading with this Victor against Ahri. Sejuani actually invaded Darius' blue side there and placed a ward to spot this Darius when he moves to the bot lane here. Looks like they know he is on his red buff. So scary Aatrox, 2-0, fighting in the minion wave here and just kind of solo killing Aatrox there. It looks like nothing much is going to happen of it. Question mark pings on top of Darius. Mark is saying, "Where are you, my guy? Come help me. I need an ambulance right now." Looks like he will get spotted on a ward. Yeah, I'm not even sure. Darius doesn't even have ult yet. Maybe he can come soak the XP. Sejuani is here. I think Aatrox Sejuani just win this 2v2. Picking to fight. We are going to get a fight here. This Darius is kind of scared. Misses the E on the Sejuani. Does get the stun. Aatrox W not quite in range. Everyone's just whiffing their abilities in this fight. Nothing will happen out of it. Bot lane, just a nice farm life. Kikuya getting a little low on this mid wave. Can't really walk up against this Victor E, Victor Q. Is able to sidestep it, which means he will be able to walk up for these 3 minions at least. Maybe not. Playing a little scared. Nothing really happening so far. I would like to see Darius invade the Sejuani more. He has perma mid prio. He has mostly bot prio somehow. Should be able to invade Sejuani and show the power of this Darius jungle who just wants to fight over and over again. Nice binding from Trispy. Does half HP Yuri with his full combo there. QER. Dragon potentially being started up by Ponyboy's team here. Can this Cho'Gath get to stacking? Cho'Gath did roam bot for this dragon. Does he have any stacks? He does not have any stacks yet. He is just level 6, but his top wave is kind of frozen on, so this dragon will cost him. He does have TP to get back to lane, but already 2 levels down, just falling even more and more behind. Will he TP back to lane? Looks like he's going to walk all the way back to lane, potentially looking for a play mid here at least. Ahri does get hit by the Q, is forced ult, is does able to get the dash out before getting stunned by the Victor W. Dashes back in, finds a nice Q onto the Victor. Victor trades back, both about even HP trade. Cho'Gath TPing back to the top wave here. Will he just get dove by Insert Best Name? No, Insert Best Name looking for the proxy. Darius, nice pull over the wall. He is in a 1v3, soon to be a 1v4 by himself. Is Darius not finding the lead he needs to be finding early game to show the power of this pick? Sejuani starting up the blue buff here. Victor does have Prio in lane. Ari's going to be missing a minion wave if they want to go for this. Looks like Sejuani kind of getting scared off. Is forced to back off. Victor hitting a nice E onto the Ari there. So Ponyboy 1 will be able to pick up his blue buff. Sejuani still in the area. Come on, switch over to the junglers. Looks like Darius was able to get the buff. Nothing much will come of it. Sejuani on a ward is spotted by Kizumi. Knows he's here. Nothing much will come of it. Grubs is up. Mark ate a minion. Looks like he's just kind of accepting his death to get the wave pushed in. Ghosting away. Trying to get out. Will he just be able to get away here? Can he dodge the W? Does not. Another kill to this now 3-0 Aatrox. One item completed already at like 10 minutes into the game. Looking at midwave, I'm not sure when this happened, but there's quite a big CS difference between Kikuya and Kizumi here. 73 to 110. That's corresponding to, 600 gold lead for Victor. Purely on CS. And a assist. Darius in this top wave. Just here to try to collect the farm. Is going to fight Aatrox, or try to at least. Cho'Gath is here, misses the pull. Gets hit by the Q2. Looks like Aatrox in a 2v1 situation here. Sejuani is coming. Victor is also on the roam. They need to stall out for this Victor to get here. Aatrox doing huge damage onto Darius. Mark 1 HP. Victor here. Aatrox taking tower here. Can they find the Aatrox kill? Heals up with the Q passive. Able to get shut down by the Victor. That's gold to the Victor's pocket. Darius gets the kill onto the Sejuani. Jinx rocket top misses. Looks like for a 2-for-2 trade, but shut down going to Victor. Ari did not blow her ult. Nice route from Trispy there into the ER trade. Okay, it looks like we're going to have top laners mid lane and mid laners top lane now. Probably benefits Victor more, to be honest. Already forced to play back. It's already down, 40 CS on his lane opponent. Getting quite low. Victor flashes in, finds the solo bolo onto the Ahri. That is that gold lead coming, being visualized into a kill. Alston quite low, being forced to back here. I'm surprised he doesn't stay just to ult this wave, but nope. Backs is going to miss a minion wave of XP. Nicely done by Ponyboy, forcing the Ziggs out of lane. Trispy hitting some nice bindings from bushes. Alright, looks like we have a swap of lane assignments here. Cho'Gath taking a couple tower shots. Can he dodge the charm? Not able to, but does Ahri have any sort of kill potential? Still trading against this Ahri. Looks like he's just gonna... Ahri ulting forward, and this could be a kill. There is a minion wave. Can he find the charm into the minion wave? Looks like he misses. Darius mid lane. Ahri has no more dashes left. Darius getting 3 stacks. Cannot find the 4th or the 5th. Aatrox TPing mid lane here, trying to save his teammates. Darius gets hit by the Sejuani ult, gets hit by the Aatrox knockups. Can he survive? Aatrox ult again, finds a kill. Cho'Gath hits a double knockup. Looking for the Cho'Gath tower dive here. Is able to find it. Kill goes to Kikuya. Huge plays from insert best name. Nice CC from Roger, I guess, to secure that play to happen there. Cool. A little bit of a gold swing to Team Ermwhat the Sigma. From that series of exchange here, 5-1-2 Aatrox top lane is kind of bodying the Cho'Gath in that top lane there. Taking a look at CS, Mark isn't that far behind CS considering he's 0-5, but Trispy forced to flash out of the ulti there. This game is very much in the pockets of this Victor for Team Ponyboy here. Looks like we are going to get a fight here. Does Ari have all? Does not have all. This should just be a kill to Darius here. Is able to find the kill onto the Darius. Ult comes back up and is trying to run away. Kizumi Burn gets the kill. Mark looking to continue this play here. Ponyboy Juan in an amazing position. Does get the excited off the Sejuani kill. Looks like Mark is still trying to chase down, separate from his team here. Yuri able to bounce away. Mark finds the Q knockup. Mark 1 HP. Can he dodge the auto? No, he can't. Yuri picks up a kill. Mark kind of overextending there. Maybe a lack of communication between the team. Looks like Ponyboy was focusing tower while Mark was trying to run down the enemy team. Nice trade from Yuri there. Gets Ponyboy a little bit low. Kikuya looking for the kill. Will Ziggs burn to death? No. Nami Heal was able to secure Ziggs' HP bar there. Nothing much will happen because of it. Overall, game state is in a paused point more or less. Kikuya looking, Kizumi looking onto Kikuya here, kind of overextended on the part of Kikuya. Kikuya just going to ult out, uses all 3 dashes to run away. That's more or less how that exchange is going to go for the rest of the game. This $300 Ari skin showing its value for Kikuya there. 3, 2, and 1 on this pick. Meanwhile, Aatrox just free pushing. Mark kind of caught out here, is able just to run away with Shrelia's. Finds a 3-man knockup. Aatrox is here on the flank angle, finds Mark, hits the W, hits the knockup. Mark gets pulled back. That's a dead dinosaur. Victor just half HP in Kikuya there with one combo. More than half HP. Nice trades from Kizumi there, showing why his Victor is to be feared. Team Ermwhat the Sigma starting up Rift Herald here. Kizumi doing a little bit of a DPS check, seeing how low he can get Yuri there with one trade. Looks like Team Ermwhat the Sigma will secure Rift Herald for themselves. Sejuani is the one to pick it up. I would have assumed it would have been better on Aatrox, but oh well. Insert best name, heading to match this Victor in the side lane. Meanwhile, Mark is free pushing top lane, trying to get some more CS in his back pocket here. I'm curious how many stacks Cho'Gath is at. He's eaten 3 monsters, and we saw him eat 1 dragon, so he's only at 4 stacks at 20 minutes into the game, which is very bad for Cho'Gath, but that's kind of expected for a 7-death Cho'Gath. This man needs to just sit in the side lane and eat some monsters. Nice flank angle from Kizumi. He's able to pick up the Ari because of it. Now needs to head back bot lane in order to match this Aatrox's side laning here. No one's coming to match Aatrox. That should just be a free tower for Aatrox. Yuri able to clear out the wave before the tower gets killed there. Chad running down Baby Cypher here, does get 3 stacks, is on 4, does get the 5th stack from the ult. Looks like she will not bleed to death quite yet. Able to live with, oh my god, how much HP is she at? 19 HP! Quite unfortunate for the Darius jungle there. Mark trying to 1v1 Rodriguez here. Has gone down to half HP. Can he find another Q? Rodriguez able to sidestep it. Won't be able to find the kill there. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Insert Best Name was able to pick up that full bot lane tower. Mark kind of overextending again, trying to ghost out. looks like that's just a dead dinosaur getting 0-8 on this Cho'Gath top lane now. Aatrox looking for a 2v1. I think he can just win that if he turns. But looks like they're just going to play safe. Red team peeking the dragon here, trying to secure second dragon for themselves, or third dragon, I'm sorry, for themselves. Kizumi finding Yuri there in the jungle, half XPs and flash forward. Victor now overextended. Aatrox on the backline here, kind of getting kited out. Darius getting him quite low. Aatrox forced to ult out, flash away. Darius flash follows, getting him quite low. Can they get this shutdown onto someone that matters? Aatrox not even actually dying. No heal cut from any of those three champs there. Aatrox going back in, finds the Q onto Ponyboy. Ponyboy barely able to survive and picking up the shutdown onto Aatrox. Huge shutdown for Ponyboy there. Gives him a good gold injection straight into his wallet. Flash forward from Kikuya, able to find the charm onto Kizumi. Ult forward ensures the shutdown goes to Kikuya. Nicely played from this $300 skin, $300 Ari skin player. Ari did flash for that, will not have flash up. Finds another charm onto Trispy. Red team able to pick up this dragon with Cho'Gath Eat, but at what cost? Triple kill to Kikuya with the custom $300 Ari skin. I didn't even realize it also has a custom kill border there. If you notice, whenever Ari gets a kill, it's a different border for her kills compared to anyone else in the game. Ari is indeed eating good. 7-3-2 now on this Ari pick, picking up a Banshee Sail, it would appear, for her next item, ensuring that she could just continue to 1v1 Victor. Despite her being 7-3, Victor is up 75 CS on her and is still up in gold, showing the power of Kizumi's farming Victor pick here. Team Irmwood the Sigma starting up Atacon here. It is the Blood Petal Atacon. Will give them a further XP lead in this game. Red team pinging, they know they're on it, but you know, you have a dinosaur in the bot lane, you can't really contest this pick. Maybe they can find Ari on her way to this fight. Trispy kind of in a bad position here if game will switch to him. Ari in the playing position here. Ari forced her ult away. Will look for the re-engage. Finds the kill onto Lux. Nami ult hits 3. Ziggs ult hits directly on top of Victor's head. Victor trying to sidestep abilities. Is not quite able to do it. Kikuya able to live with 1 HP. Aatrox in there on top of the Darius. Looking for more kills, sidesteps the Cho'Gath Q, Darius pulls him in, gets full stacks onto Aatrox, but it's not enough. Aatrox hits him with the sword and finds the kill, and Mark just gonna die again for his 10th time this game. Okay, you know, there's now a 4K gold lead towards Team Irmwood the Sigma. This Ari pick really starting to pick up in these mid to late game team fights. Trispy getting half HP, just dying under tower. Okay, nice, well played from insert best name. Finds the W on Deluxe and a kill to follow up. Jinx ult not finding any sort of kills there. 6 scrubs to none for Team Irmwood the Sigma. They are kind of tower destroying machines. Ponyboy able to stop it back there. Nicely played from him, but does get hit by the Aatrox W, followed up by Lux Charm, and that's a dead Ponyboy Juan. Nicely played from Team Irmwood the Sigma. $24 kills to 10 for this game state so far. Despite that, there's a 5K gold lead to match it. Ari sitting on 2.5 items, Victor sitting on 2.5 items. I think that's the only even state. No, Jinx is actually ahead on items compared to Yuri, but I'm betting Yuri's just sitting on... No, Yuri's not even sitting on that much gold. That's just the 50 CS difference between the two champs. Item-wise, it's not that bad if you ignore the top lane. Yeah, is that 5K gold lead just on... Oh, it's more than a 5K gold lead. Yeah, 6K gold lead difference between the top laners of these two teams. Looking to be a fight here potentially. Aatrox isn't there to join in, so it would just be a 4v4. Team PBJCorps walking up into this red side jungle here, potentially going to look to clear out some Baron vision, maybe secure some for themselves. Mark playing pretty far up considering he is half HP, but his whole team is just supporting him here. This would be a pretty good fight if they could find the engage angle. Yuri, or Baby Cypher first flash away, no fight will happen. Looks like PBJCorps is going to do a 5-stack in this Baron side of the map here, clearing out visions here. I Like Tentacles is still very low and playing pretty far up considering his HP bar is this low. TP coming in for Aatrox here, forcing team or PBJCorps to run away. Sejuani hits a nice R onto Trispy. Not any kills to follow up, unfortunately. Yuri hits a nice ulti onto the backline of PBJCorps. That is a kill into the Sejuani. Aatrox is now running down this poor Jinx. Get away from them. Not quite able to run away. That is 2 kills for Team with the Sigma here. They should just be able to start up Baron. Or maybe they're going to be greedy here and do Dragons. But looking for a continuation of this fight. Does find the slows onto Kizumi. Kizumi forced to flash away. Places down the cage. Blast cones out for safety. Surprised that Team with the Sigma is not starting this Baron on spawn. Looks like they are just going to run the Dragon here. Secure the Dragon first. Sejuani does not have Smite. It's on a 25-second cooldown. That could explain why they don't want a 50-50, potentially a Baron buff. We'll just start up this Dragon pick. Playing the game slow and safe, which does give Victor and Jinx more time to scale, but we'll see how much that actually matters for their game. Cho'Gath able to finish his second item. Is still sitting at now pretty much a 7k gold difference between his laning opponent. Feels quite bad for this dinosaur in the top lane. How many stacks is he at? Is sitting at 7 stacks at almost 30 minutes in the game, which is really bad for Cho'Gath. Has he finished all his eating? He can still eat one more minion. Sejuani looking for an engager, misses the ultimate onto Jinx. Looks like Sejuani is in danger. 4 damage dealers on her. Darius ult comes out. That is a dead Sejuani. PBJ picks up the kill. Chad looking to follow up the play. Flashes forward onto Yuri. Not quite able to do it. Meanwhile, Aatrox is running down the backline of Team PBJCorps. Finds the knock-up onto their backline. That's a dead backline. No one's there to peel for this Jinx. Able just to get run down by Ari Aatrox. Triple kill for insert best name, staying at 13, 2, and 5 now in this 28-minute game. That is one scary world destroyer, Aatrox. I think Darius probably got a little bit too separated from his team there, was not able to peel off the Aatrox or Ari from their backline there, and Ari just able to dash at Jinx Lux with no repercussions. Baron being picked up here for Team with the Sigma. All 5 members are alive, so all 5 members will get Baron buff. Looking like an 8k gold difference at 30 minutes, 29 minutes into the game. Quite a big lead for Team with the Sigma. Completely not hopeless for, not completely, there is still hope for Team PBJCorps here. They do have the scaling Victor, they do have the scaling Jinx. Cho'Gath can still eat some more minions to farm up. Who just joined the casting desk? Oh, it's a Galito.
I decided to join the cast.
Yeah, and I think Discord is picking you up.
Nice.
So what do you think of the game state? Any hope for PBJCorps here?
I think PBJCorps is gonna have to add an E to the end of their name because that is what will be left after this game is over.
Ooh, fire. Yeah, there's a 0-12 and 5 Dinosaur. Aatrox just grinding away at this
Yeah.
tower here. Doing nice
I mean,
damage
insert
onto
best
him.
name is a beast, so it's gonna be. Let's see if he can fight this 1v2. His team is approaching. He's gonna get out.
Are you watching stream or?
Meanwhile, Ponyboy and Crispy are making. Oh, I am watching the wrong stream. You're right. I'm
Yeah,
watching
you
on
were a bit
Twitch.
delayed.
Ponyboy and Crispy making moves bot lane.
Yep, insert best name, allowed to free push here. Get us find the tower. Is half HP'd, but if he lands W on Kizumi, that's just a kill. Misses W, so Kizumi's playing a little more aggressive now. Another tower picked up for Team Room with a Sigma. The Ziggs just grinds through towers, even though he's not even there currently.
Jinx and Lux forced to back. Can't push bot anymore. Ziggs is gonna TP into a wave.
Yeah, Team Room with a Sigma pressuring for the end here, using the Baron buff to push forward a little bit. Does have the Ziggs to destroy towers.
Yeah, that's gonna be both inhibs. Are they gonna? They don't have a wave bot, so they're gonna just be pressuring the inhib or the Nexus towers.
Yeah, no objectives to spawn on the map. Bot wave is pretty far out, so yeah, just gonna try to see if they can find a pick and look for an end afterwards.
Insert best name still pretty poked out.
I mean, once he clicks R and autos, he'll just be full HP again.
True.
Still, the only heal cut item for PBJCorps is this Bramble Vest. That's the item called, right? Yeah, Bramble Vest for Cho'Gath.
Yeah.
Not
He
quite
just doesn't
what
auto
you...
Cho'Gath.
Yeah. Not quite you want. This Aatrox just gonna be able to like auto once and be back to full HP in every team fight. Dragon spawning in a minute, I would believe. Looks like they're just gonna set up for this dragon take. PBJCorps should just give the dragon. They are too far behind to even think about contesting it. Lux gonna walk into this blue side jungle. Not able to walk that far out. Is playing it a little bit safe. Knows that, hey, the enemy team is probably here. I can go to the support. There we go. Is on a ward, so they do know that Trispy is trying to look for vision here. Aatrox may just be able to find her out. Not quite. Red team inside this jungle. I think they should just get out of here and go push top waves and farm out a little bit, because if they die here, that is just game. Yuri ulting, finding the full luck. Ult. Red team, blue team could just literally just turn this and fight. Like, you're not allowed to be up this far when you're this far behind. Kill goes to Aatrox, doesn't have to blow ult. Sejuani hits Lux with her ulti. Aatrox going in on 4 of them. Presses the R key. No heal cut on this Aatrox, for this Aatrox. And that's...
Trispy's gonna have to go down.
Yeah, 2 dead for team PBJCorps here. Can they still stall out the game here? Double super...
Just the XP difference is insane.
Yeah, double super minions coming in through their base here. Looks like they are just going to go for this bot side tower. Triple inhib.
It's gonna be the last inhib.
Still have 10-second death timers on the Cho'Gath. They could potentially look for a tower dive before they spawn and end. Sejuani ult not quite on cooldown. Darius hits a nice pull onto the Sejuani. Sejuani getting low. That's a kill over to the Jinx. She's excited. Yuri getting low.
Yuri as well. No, it's a lot of healing from Nami, and Yuri's gonna go down.
Darius flashing forward, looking for a continuation of the play. Nami forced to flash away. Triple kill for Ponyboy. Are they back in this game?
3 for 1 is... Cho'Gath gonna continue to go in here.
Ponyboy is not here. They don't have the damage healers to kill Cho'Gath. Arya ulting forward. Cho'Gath is dead. A little bit...
Go down.
Yeah, a little playing too far up, considering both the damage healers did back to deal with the super minion waves. Cho'Gath now looking to kill... Or Aatrox now looking to kill Trispy. That's another kill over to this Aatrox.
W that is just a death sentence, unless you flash.
Yep. Mark needs to be very careful with what he's sending in this all chat here, because
yeah, hide that chat. You hit the button on the bottom left. Hide this chat.
Which chat? Well, how do I hide chat again?
Interface visibility and just turn off chat.
Yeah. Okay.
It's off. Why is it showing? Anyways.
0-15 for this Cho'Gath pick. Not having the funnest game, as you can tell.
It's rough. It's rough being a top laner in this IM season. I think top lane has the highest rank average overall in all the teams, right? Like insert best name. You got Go Buxton. You got FNZ Dunk. Like all these high-profile juice box, high-profile top laners. Like a lot of people's roles are kind of just tank duty, and even tanks are not safe at such a big disparity. Like, good dodge from the Baby Cypher there. There he's forced to ghost away. Oh, that wasn't ghost, it's just his push move speed.
Sejuani hitting the old
Oh, he's breaking
Entrepreneur
the
Boy.
Sejuani, hit the goal. Oh, and immediately dead. They lost their Jinx. That's a big win condition for them in these team fights. Crispy going down next. Kikia not really doing much damage to the Cho'Gath, but with her ult, unlikely to die. Oh,
Yeah,
unless the... Yep, never mind,
just
Cho'Gath does not get
there.
to eat. Oh, Yuri's running for his life. He seems to be okay. And they're probably going to take care of this Darius now that their front line is back to help peel. Insert best name, calls game.
Yeah.
It is GG. 41-14. Maybe if you were dyslexic, you would think that score was about even.
Yeah, that will be the fifth game, or no, fourth game of this week, going in the favor of Team with the Sigma. I believe that puts them at 2-1 is their record. Let's check real quick. So Team with the Sigma, yep, that puts them at a 2-1 record versus PBJCorps 0-3 start for the season. There is still 2 more games left of group stage, so there is still time to turn around, try to get in the middle group if you can for the crossover stage. Okay, let's switch over to the casting desk.
Let's grab someone from that winning team if you want to get. Have you interviewed Insert Best Name already? It might be worth getting his teammates if you already have.
No idea. Let's go over. Let's take Kikuya over here with oh, have they disconnected already? It looks like they're all gone. Or
No,
Imbernator is still
they're
there.
still on the call.
Which one?
Oh, Bill's board is kicker, yeah.
Oh, Billboards Kikuya. Let's pull him in here.
Sure, yeah.
Mr. Billboards, you are
Hello.
on
Oh, hello.
stream.
Hello.
It was
Had a good game that game.
yeah, it was a slow
I had
start for the
my
Ari, but you really started taking over towards the mid and late game there.
I had my one moment I at the dragon fight, I think.
Yeah, what's it like playing on the $200, $300 Ari skin? What's
Um I mean, I like the skin,
it?
but it's the same. It's better in solo queue because it's like a global taunt for the entire team.
I saw it loading in, and I was like, "What's this animated background?" Okay, so how you liking your team so far? Obviously, we got some glimpses of how the other team is enjoying IM so far, but how you liking your team?
I don't know, the match is pretty good.
Can't complain about your winning top
Yeah.
lane there.
Uh no, I I complain.
And what was the thought process picking? You guys picked Ziggs and Arya. I was kind of getting concerned that you were stacking too much AP, but obviously your top was able to put out the AD DPS that game. But was there any concern with the double AP pick? Like, were you under any pressure to play an AD mid laner since Ziggs was being locked in for bot lane?
Yeah, so we picked Ziggs and someone did express concern, but unfortunately I don't play any AD champs. So had to pick an AP champ.
Yes, sir. But yeah, as I said, doesn't really matter. This Aatrox is able to get super fed and put out the AD damage.
Yeah, it is all the damage we need, I guess, that game.
So I believe we have one more game scheduled at 7:30 p.m. today. Not sure if we'll be able to cast it. We'll have to find someone else to cast it, but that is between Team Scuttlebuttlers and Team Glub. So Gilberto's actually in this call. He's one of the teams playing. Scuttlebuttlers is Juicebox's team. So Juicebox, Toki, Gumboy, Bingabam, Whitefaker. Do you have any thoughts on who you think is going to win that matchup?
I think there are some people in this call giving me pressure, but just play a Mumu and CC them.
Right, they said they would ban a Mumu. I said no reason to ban an Emerald Amumu jungler, but Juicebox seems to be scared of it, I suppose.
Fair enough.
Uh,
All right. With that being said, I think we will end the stream. Thank you for your time, Bill's
okay,
board.
thank you.
Back to your call. We'll be ending the stream. I'll keep you guys updated if we do find a caster for the 7:30 p.m. game. unfortunately, again, I cannot cast. But again, thanks for
Tony
watching.
Whip requests the VOD. I guess he wants to watch this game back.
VOD will be up once Avery gets around to posting it. You can try pinging him if you want it to be up faster. Hehe.
Wait, why can't like you just post it? How does that? Alright, this is an offline
Yeah,
discussion.
this is
I'm
an
just
offline
curious.
discussion. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you guys hopefully at 7:30 p.m.